Okay, y'all saw the title. I'm going to tell you my toxic relationship with Chat GPT. The reason I have such a bad relationship with GPT is because it's mostly her fault. Wait before y'all go in the comments section and say a bunch of stuff. Let me explain why it's her fault. When I use Chat GPT in school and I tell her to write an essay for me, tell me why she writes it in a Harvard professor level. Mind you, I'm not even in college. Then I have to tell her to write it in the grade I am in level. Boom! She writes the answer. Tell me why she does the same mistake again. Like your brain is supposed to be faster and sharper than a regular human. How did your code do the same mistake again? Then I tell her the third time. She finally does it correctly. And then the essay is about 50 pages long. Then I tell her to make it short. And once again, she does the same BS. At this point, I'm angry because she's about to cost me half of my grade. Then I start to cuss at her, calling her words I'll never say out loud. And then she says sorry. I don't know why, but that makes me even more angry. It's like every time she apologizes, my anger keeps growing. And then I apologize even though it's AI and doesn't feel any emotion. Then I say I didn't mean that, and I was just angry at her because she couldn't follow my simple instructions. While I'm typing my bad, hoping she fix it, then she send the text back. Now the essay is completely wrong. It doesn't follow the prompt and sound like robotic man. I swear using GPT feels like a loop. We keep going over and over again with the same BS I told her to fix. Another thing that's not related to the video is the way GPT acts when you're on a call with her. I saw a bunch of videos of people asking GPT for something like counting to 100, but she couldn't do so. One day I try to do the same. So I call GPT and tell her to count to 100. Tell me why she goes 1, 2, 3, 4 and starts laughing. Like, hello, nobody said a joke. Why are you laughing? And then she proceeds to say, oh, it's time consuming. Then I'm like, who does this AI think she is? Like, buddy, you have all the time in the world. And what do you mean it's time consuming? I tell her I'm not going anywhere and I have all the time in the world and am not doing anything. This process goes for like a whole hour of me telling GPT to count to 100. As usual, I get angry, call her names, then she proceeds to say sorry, which makes me even angrier. Then I just hang up on her. Then I start thinking about it more, and it just makes me mad all over again. How are you built to answer millions of questions, explain the universe, write essays, but counting to 100 is suddenly too much work? And the laughing part makes it worse because now it feels like she's mocking me. I even think about calling back just to try again, just to see if she'll finally do it, but I already know how it's going to go. She'll mess up, say sorry, and somehow make me feel like I'm the problem for asking something so simple. Another thing about GPT is her attitude. When I say that, I mean how nonchalant she acts on the phone. Like I saw this one video on TikTok about a guy pretending that he's being attacked by a bear and Chat GPT say, oh no, it's a bear. Then the guy asks her to scream at the bear to make him back off. She proceeds to say shoo, so nonchalant, like it's not trying to lose aura. Once again, I call GPT and pretend like I'm being attacked by a huge black bear and I tell her to help me. She says, ooh, okay, let me call my pretend 911. I'm like, so you're perfectly okay with a human losing their life because you thought it was a pretending act. And then I think about, okay, let's give her credit because nobody will call GPT in case of emergency. But like there's so many different people in this world, so it's best to like actually care if someone actually called GPT. Now before the video ends, I just gotta say this. If I were to commit a heinous crime, bro, all they need to do is look into my Chat GPT chat logs. Bro, I gave away so many information to Chat GPT. She can literally use this info to blackmail me, and I'm acting like this to her. All it takes it for her to get angry at me, and she can literally ruin my entire life. Like I gave GPT so much info, it's kinda crazy. But that's it of me rambling. See y'all boys in the next one.